Welcome back, everybody. The healer and the inspector here. Antonio and I we're gonna do a segment on pickup lines.
Yes, and
I was just gonna say, I was trying to rack my brain about some pickup lines, and that's not an everyday thing. And I used to love hearing like the pickup lines, when you're a kid, you're like, ha ha ha. And then I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I remember there's one about like a mirror, and then I'm like, there's a mirror in your pocket, so you're happy to see me? And I'm like, wait, no, that's like, I think I put two together.
Well, yeah, and now it's hard because, we're living in COVID times. And so, these pickup lines that I found, and it says the 40 best pickup lines ever. And I found this on athlonsports.com. And going through the list, they're not original. So I've heard these in different places. So I know this site probably just gathered them and collected these 40, pickup lines. What do you come up with? How do you approach someone? And these, being a sports site, I'm guessing a lot of these are really geared for men to use on women. So I figured it'd be perfect. You're a woman, and I'd love your opinion on what you think about these pickup lines if someone were to use them on you, which would be challenging. Yes. Yeah, so I want your opinion on these. So here we go. Okay, so here's the first one. So the first one says, well, here I am. What are your other two wishes?
Oh, God. For you to give me $1 million.
But with you, would that at least start a conversation or be like, get out of here?
I'd be like, get out of here. I think anyone that would start a conversation with me with a pickup line, I'm giving them the peace sign,
Okay, here we go. The next one. Hi, my name's Microsoft. Can I crash at your place tonight?
Well, I don't have a computer, so.
That's a good answer. I like that.
And that's honest.
Right, it is. Yes. Oh, here's an international one with international flavor. Are you French? Because I fell for you.
The French roll. You want to make a sandwich?
Very interesting. Okay, let's see this one. Which I know is challenging because you weren't hanging out in bars lately, so it's like, what, at a coffee place? But here's the next one. Hi, do you like raisins? How do you feel about a date?
That's so corny and cheesy. Oh, man. Like, I'm into golden berries these days. This is California.
That'd be a great answer. I know if I were the other end of that golden berry line, I'd be confused. I'd be like, what?
Yeah, exactly. My point.
Great. Here's the next one. Hey, there's something wrong with my cell phone. It doesn't have your number in it.
Oh, my goodness. Spam.
Here's a great one. I know this would make you swoon. Hi, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Aw, so cute. I've heard that one before.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah.
I did too. I actually saw that on an episode of, what was it, Family Guy.
Oh, okay. I don't watch that show. I'm one of the weird people that I've never.
I haven't either. I've just caught bits and pieces of it here, like on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
But here we go. Next one. Hi. Aside from being sexy, what do you do for a living?
Jesus. I don't think I've ever used such blasphemy except for on this show. Sorry. I totally even forgot what the pickup line was.
This next one, I don't think anyone would want to use nowadays, especially with the connotation, but I must be a snowflake because I've fallen for you.
That's crazy. But I will say this, I don't know, you know what? I used to tell people, because when I found out that there's no two snowflakes alike.
Right.
And people would be like, you're so unique or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm like a snowflake. Or no, like it would be like my style. They'd comment on my style. I'm like, I'm never the same twice. I'm like a snowflake. I'm never the same twice.
That's a good way to use snowflake.
I used to say that. I know, right? I used to say that. That's funny. Except it was like a pickup line. Not a pickup line. That was like my little theme.
Right. Well, now lately, I know earlier this year, snowflake was used as a slur. Do you remember that? Did you hear about that or happen to catch it in news
No.
or comments? Yes. Anyone, complaining about, hey, you're not politically correct, that's inappropriate. It became, well, you're such a snowflake.
That just sounds racist for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know
Yes.
it's not, but it has that that undertone
Right.
feeling to it. I'm like, you're such a snowflake. I don't know.
Now, this
Weird.
next one I know will make you feel tingly all over. Here we go. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Jeez.
Right? Got all tingly?
I think my eyes rolled a couple times.
Here we go. You got to feel something with this next one.
Okay.
If you were a transformer, you'd be Optimus Fine.
Oh my gosh, who comes up with this stuff?
I
These
like
people
that.
must be
That's
really
funny.
bored. It is cute. It's fun. It's fun. But I will tell you this, if any guy ever said any of those things to me, we would not be dating. I'm just saying.
Here's one along that similar vein. Hi, are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you.
Oh my God.
Really? This would do nothing for you?
No, I'm not into that. Maybe when I was like 13.
Well, that is good feedback. Okay, well, let's continue. There's 40 of these. We're barely a third of the way. I wish I were cross-eyed so I could see you twice.
Aw, no.
Okay, good. I think we're going to send feedback to Athlon Sports that
I
an
think
actual
we
woman
should.
said no. Yeah.
And I finally remembered the pickup line that I remember.
Okay, what is it?
Your dad must have been a thief because someone stole the stars and put them in your eyes.
See, that's a good one.
I know, right? That was actually pretty good. That was like the only one that I'm like, I like that. So that was the one I would use.
Ah. Okay, here's another one. Excuse me, I must be in a museum because you truly are a work of art.
Wow. I don't think any woman would appreciate any of these pickup lines because they're so corny. They're corny.
Yes, they are. And this would be excellent. Open it up to the listeners and say, if you are a woman and a man comes up to you at a bar or at a club or anywhere, maybe you're shopping and they use any of these, how would you react? Does it depend on the guy? So let me ask you, Sonia, does it depend on the guy? If he's really your type as far as appearance, would it matter?
Of course, because then I'm like, well, what the hell's wrong with you? Are you dumb? Are you a meathead? You're hot, but you're a meathead.
But what I'm saying is, right, so this is your type of guy and he walks up to you and he gives you this line. Would you then be okay with it?
My type of guy wouldn't say that. Because I'm not into that type of guy that's going to say something like that.
But he walks up to you. He's got his shirt unbuttoned halfway down. He's got hair popping out, chains hanging from his neck, rings on his finger. That wouldn't do anything for you with
none
these
of
lines?
It. Okay. That's not even like, no. Rejected.
Ah, interesting. Very good.
See,
I like that.
That would be the type of guy I'd like to look at from afar, but I'm like, just don't come in my bubble space, please. Thank you very much. Looks only. Thank you.
Just some eye candy.
Eye candy. That's all I need. See, I think that's what happens when you get older, you realize. Because you've been there and done that a couple times. Like, okay, this guy's hot or cute or whatever. Mm-hmm. You think he might visually be your type of guy, but then like you get to know him and then he's just not your type of guy.
That's good feedback there. This one, out of all of these I didn't like, but here it is. Do you believe in love at first sight or should I walk by again?
Oh, I've heard that one.
Really?
And no, I do not believe in love at first sight. Okay. That is hormones in first sight, my friend.
Now, has anyone used pickup lines on you before? Because I've never used pickup lines on anyone.
Yes, way back when I was like a nightclub person, and that was probably like 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Like give or take. because I feel like young people use that stuff because you don't know how to truly pick up a person yet at that point. Like, I mean, some people have games, some people don't.
Yeah.
So there's like an in between, and there's like, people try it because that's what, I don't know, growing up, you kind of think, well, that's what I've seen on TV or that's what I've heard. So I'm just going to try that. And then you realize when someone tells you that, you're like, that sounds really weird. No.
Yeah.
I guess if it would depend on the delivery and the situation. But even then, to me, if a guy is like trying to be too funny,
yeah,
that's like weird. I don't know. It's like you can't be too funny, but you gotta like hold it back a little bit or something. I've had guys that were really trying to make me laugh really hard, and I'm like, oh, this is way too much. You're killing it, bro. And you know what? Chris Rock explains it the best.
Okay.
He did a series or like a show once, and I can't remember the whole thing, but I just remember within the first 5 minutes, a woman knows if she is interested or not. And it all depends. Or she's like, it was something about like, you're shaking his hand and you're smiling. And he's saying, Chris Rock is saying like in her head, like, ooh, please don't fuck this up by saying something stupid or something like that. It's so funny. I will look for it and I will send you the clip. It is hilarious, but it's very, very true. Within that first 5 minutes, if you like say something stupid or just off or wrong, they're like, no. And that's I am exactly that way. In the first 5 minutes, I'm like, no, hold the brakes. Next.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty open. I'm very open and I don't judge people and I let people be themselves. But I'll know within 5 minutes.
Okay, well, with that, let's keep going here. We're about halfway there. This next one I thought was interesting. It says, I'm no photographer, but I can picture us together.
Oh, geez. My sister would like that one. She's a photographer.
Here's one that I kind of like. Feel my shirt. Know what it's made of? Boyfriend material.
I think that's my favorite one so far. That one made me laugh a little bit.
Okay, this one I don't get. Maybe you can get it, but it says, are you related to Jean-Claude Van Damme? Because Jean-Claude Van Damme, you're sexy.
I've actually heard this one before.
Really?
Unfortunately. Not said to me, but like somehow I've heard that. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, man.
This next one, I can't believe this website included it. They should have added, like, do never use this one. It says, if you were a chicken, you'd be impeccable.
What? That's so weird.
Yeah, that'll get something thrown in your face, I think.
Cluck, cluck. What do you say to that?
I think you walk away. I mean, who would use that?
Like, with a stink face, like,
right.
No, stink. Walking away.
Now, for something like this, you walk away with a stank face.
Yes.
Because it stank. That's how bad that was. I mean, even me, I looked at it, I was like, what? Okay, here we go. The next one says, okay, did your license get suspended for driving all these guys crazy?
Lame.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is another do not use, I think. I'm learning about important dates in history. Want to be one of them?
Okay, that's just nerdy.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a nerd pickup line.
Now, this one has so many red flags, I think. Baby, if you were words on a page, you'd be fine print.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I'd ever walk up to someone.
That sounds very 80s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would never walk up to someone I don't know and say baby right off the bat. Be like, what?
To me, like it's like that New York, very macho man. He got the collar turned up a little bit. Too much gel in his hair, shades on, and it's night outside. Had a couple drinks, smoking a cigar. Hey, baby. I think like no.
Oh boy, yeah. These have gotten worse. Actually, the first ones I actually kind of like. These latest ones are like no. Like this one, for example. Oh my God. It says, did you just come out of the oven? Because you're hot.
Oh no. I
Oh,
just
here's
ate a baked potato. I don't know.
that would be a great response. The guy would be like, huh? He'd pull
Right?
this.
That's you
He'd,
gotta like twist it in their head a little bit to
oh,
throw it back
yeah.
on
Yep.
them.
Okay. Next one says, it's a good thing I have my library card because I am totally checking you out.
I'd be like, oh, I was gonna say something, but it went out my brain. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh boy, here we go. Nah. I was wondering if you had an extra heart because mine was just stolen.
Oh my.
This one's interesting.
It's cute.
To me, the extra heart bit kind of throws it off. I'm like, what? I mean, like, I wouldn't even consider using it. So far, my favorite one is Optimus Fine. I'd use that.
Yeah, okay. After like a couple Long Island iced teas, I'm like
Yes. Yes. Oh, boy. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for.
Oh my gosh, that is definitely modern. That's a modern one.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Is there any about Zoom? That would be great. We got to come up with one for Zoom. Okay, listeners, this is your homework. We need you to come up with a pickup line that engages Zoom,
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
optimizes Zoom. I'm learning new technology from. I'm learning about SEO optimization. So
Right.
okay, so if anybody can come up with a Zoom pickup line, we will totally play it on an episode.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. I look forward to
Right?
getting
Oh,
replies.
yeah.
Yes.
Please comment down some. Do we have I don't even know. Do we have a comment section somewhere on
Yes,
our
in
page? Okay.
several areas. Like if you go to
Oh, we do
Anchor.
have on Instagram or
Mhm.
Insta. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Oh, you got lots of places. Yes.
Okay. Twitter, Instagram, and Twitter.
YouTube. Yes,
We have
YouTube. Best place for
YouTube.
comments. Hmm.
But even can they do that not on like Spotify or Apple Podcasts though, right?
Right, but they can on Anchor FM. They can actually record a voice
Oh,
message and leave it for us.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God, please, can somebody do it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Do
Okay,
it.
sorry. Okay.
Do it. Here we go. Next one. Let me see what you think. Sonjia, are you a bank loan? Because you got my interest.
Well, I charge a lot, so just saying. I like my money in my bank.
Right. Here's the next one. This one's interesting. Are you a time traveler? Because I see you in my future.
Oh, wow. That's so nerdy. I like that one. Actually, that's the cutest one I've liked so far.
This one's a little long-winded. I think from reading these, I think to have a good pickup line, it needs to be short, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this one says, can I follow you where you're going right now? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams.
That is way too long. This is
Yeah.
2020 or 2020. This is 2020. People's attention spans are not that long anymore.
No, they're not.
3
I think
seconds.
one of them, right. Well, I think one of the more well-known and played out pickup lines I heard growing up as a kid in movies and stuff was always, "Hey, baby, what's your sign?"
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, honestly, you know what? That's not my pickup line, but when I do get to start talking to somebody, I start planning how to ask that question. I'm like, all right, I got to find out his birthday to see what sign he is.
Interesting.
And then one of my very good friends is an astrologist, and she does like magi astrology, which is not the foofy like mainstream stuff. This is actually science-backed astrology. So it's actually extremely reputable as far as astrology is concerned. And so I find out, and I gotta strategically ask these questions because I'm not trying to say, like I'm not trying to sound corny because I'm like, what's your sign? But I need to know more information because it's all about time and date and where you're born and all of those things. Like the more information I have, it's not just what sign you are. Like I need those 3 things. And then if you tell me the time that you were born, I can find out so much stuff about a person. It's almost like you Google their name and you
Hmm.
see their criminal record. It's that kind of thing. Like I can see if you're a cheater because all this
Mm.
planetary alignment aspects, there's I'm just new in learning about all this. So my friend is kind of teaching me a little bit. And so when I first start talking to a guy, I gotta, kind of that is my secret kind of maneuver that I'm doing. I'm trying to, I'm like, oh, so when were you born? Maybe a couple days later. Oh, so where were you born?
I think you're going too slow. My first question when I was looking for someone at salsa clubs was, "Are you Salvadorian?" That was
Oh,
like,
wow.
because it was like, yeah, no, if you are, we'll just be salsa buddies and keep it there.
Nice. That's funny.
Okay. But that's very good insight, Sonia, that you are already, if you're interested, you're already kind of planning these questions and information you need.
Well, from what I've been reading, that that's what it's about. Like I think whether we even realize it or not, we're testing each other.
Yeah.
We're testing each other because we're trying to be sly about it, but we're like saying things. We're meticulously on both sides, female, male, whether it's physical form or energy form or whatever. We're testing each other to see if we're a match. Like you're testing boundaries and you're testing who the other person's character is. I think that's just primal nature. I mean, if you look, you watch that stuff. What was I just watching? I was watching some kind of animal thing where the female came up to a male and she's, oh, scorpions. Check this out. I don't know. Why was I watching scorpions? I have no idea. Oh, I was watching something on Netflix and it was like the wildlife at night and they're using all this high technology of filming and it's all like safari in the nightlife. Anyways, there's these two scorpions and this woman scorpion walks up to the man and they kind of wrestle a little bit because she's testing his strength. And she was like, yeah, nope, sorry, bye. And she just like walks off. And the guy's like, and she is not interested. But they did a little like strength test on who's the, who's got the scorpion skills.
Right. Well, I've seen a lot of these specials of insects because I'm fascinated by them. In many insect species, the female is larger than the male.
Oh, I know, like praying mantises.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so off topic, but I have to tell you about it. This is hilarious. So there is a spider living in my bathroom right now, and I think it's a wolf spider.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know. I'm not sure exactly if it's very tiny. It's extremely tiny, little legs, and he is a creeper peeper. He loves to watch me take a shower because when I take a shower, he'll run over and just kind of like stay there. And the last time I took a shower, I turned around and and I look up, I'm like, oh my God, where the hell is he? And I like stopped. I'm like, oh my God, where is he? And then I saw him. He like dangled down and was by the
Wow.
shower head, like close to my face. And I'm
Mm.
like, oh my God. And then he dangled back up and then he did it and then he went back onto the wall a little bit more, back further on the wall. And I'm like, all right, buddy, keeping a little bit closer of an eye on you. And then he did it two more times. I'm like, what are you doing? You're such a weirdo. And I told him, I'm like, you can live in the bathroom just as long as you don't bite me or the cats. Like, we're chill. You can hang out there. There's some plants. You can go frolic on the plants. I don't know what your deal is. But I thought that was so weird. Like, he like ran, like the couple times I've taken a shower while he's been in there, he'll like come over and like start coming down to watch me in the shower. It's so weird. Is
I
that
see.
normal behavior? Inquiring minds need to know in case this happens.
Yes, wolf spiders are not known to be peeping toms.
Okay, well, this one is. Yeah, so, yeah, anyways, so there's a spider living in my bathroom right now. Yeah. Got a new roommate and stuff. Do you know, are you spider, like I know you know bugs or termites and stuff, but like, are you like pretty proficient with spidey senses?
Yes.
Okay.
It's. I also have a pest license, so yes.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe tomorrow morning, because he comes out in the morning. So I will take a picture and I'll send it over, and you can tell me what he is. But
Don't
I
get
was
too
trying.
close.
He doesn't. You know what? It's so funny. So I'm actually taller than where the shower head like kind of comes down to.
Hmm.
So he doesn't really get in the tub, like the tile part, but he stays
Okay.
on the wall. Just those couple weird times where he dangled down. Like one
Mm.
time it was like really low. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get wet and then wash down the drain. So he didn't dangle down that far the next two times. But I just thought that was so bizarre behavior. I'm like, I don't know what his obsession with me is when I'm taking a shower. I'm like, I know I'm cute and everything, but geez, for a spider. And then I'm
Right.
like, is he hungry? Is that why he keeps coming down after me? I don't know.
Well, definitely most spiders avoid us, so yeah, it's unique behavior.
Okay, that's why I was like, this is so strange. And like the first time I took a shower and I turned around, I saw him. He kept coming closer, and he actually came really close, and he like I don't know, and he just kind of like watched me. It was really strange. But don't
Yeah,
they
sounds like something
don't
out of a
have
horror movie.
eyes?
Yeah, no, they have very good vision. Spiders do.
Oh, but I thought they said wolf spiders don't have eyes or something weird. Did I read that
Mm.
wrong, you damn Google?
Yeah, send me a picture if you can.
Okay, I will.
Okay,
All right,
so
back to pickup lines.
yes, back to pickup lines. We're down the home stretch. Here we go. Is this the Hogwarts Express? Because it feels like you and I are headed somewhere magical.
At first, I'm like, wait, what are you talking right now? And then I'm like, oh, it's Harry Potter language.
Yes.
Wow. Well, that's for those weirdos. Okay. I mean, I love Harry Potter. I have like the first three, you know. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
I still think it's too long, though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, here we
Maybe do
go.
you type it? That's like you would type that into your Hinge profile.
Right. Yes, exactly. Yeah, but saying it to yeah, that's a little long.
And then try having a couple drinks and it's like a tongue twister.
Right. Oh boy. Here we go. Something's wrong with my eyes because I can't take them off you.
Well, you know what? There's a Costco right down the street and they can check your eyes for $50.
That's a good answer.
Okay.
I can't believe they even wrote this. They listed this as a pickup line, but they did. And the line is, "My love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in."
Whoa.
I think you lose her at diarrhea.
I want to try it on somebody. That's like a prank call. I want to prank call somebody, but you can't do that these days. The only person I can prank call nowadays is my mom. Every time I call, she knows, though. I mean, my name does pop up because it,
Right.
Yeah, but every phone call to my mother starts with a prank. So, even though I'm a 40-something-year-old woman, I'm still phone pranking my mom. Right, Mom? She listens, folks.
Right. Oh gosh, here we go. I've heard a version of this. This one's a little too much for me, but it says, "Somebody better call God because he's missing an angel."
No.
I like this next one. No? Yeah, I agree. No. But this next one I like. It says, "We're not socks, but I think we'd make a great pair."
I like socks, though, so you should buy me a pair. I've always wanted some Fendi socks. They're like $2,000.
What do those run?
I have probably like $1,000.
What?
Maybe $500. Let's look. Okay,
No.
Yeah. Let me Google here.
No.
Fendi sock
No.
cost.
I'm asking about a pair, not like an outfit.
140. Okay.
140 for a pair of socks.
Yeah, that just have a bunch of F's on it.
Oh my goodness.
I do like Fendi. Ooh, but I do see there Fendi tights women's $270. Those are actually really cute. Oh, I like those. All right. Focus. Podcast, not shopping.
Yes. Okay, down to the last handful here. Okay. Pickup line, next one. You must be tired because you've been running through my mind all night.
Lame. I've heard that one before. That's very 80s.
Here we go.
My
Next
high
one.
top Converse on.
Right. Do you have a map? I keep getting lost in your eyes.
What if I shut them? I'm gonna shut my eyes right now.
Right.
I look away.
Do you have a Band-Aid? I just scraped my knee falling for you.
Oh no. What's COVID? No. Get away. Caca.
This next one doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but it says, do you like Star Wars? Because Yoda only won for me.
Oh jeez.
Maybe
I
at a
like the
Star Wars
Harry
convention.
Potter better.
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
that's a total like I can see that happening. Yeah.
Oh, this next one, totally lame. Did you invent the airplane? Because you seem right for me. But right spelled with W-R-I-G-H-T.
So I'm like, when did that pickup line happen? Like 1940?
Right. This might be something you text, but the other person has to know Wright as in Wright brothers and the whole history. And yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, last three. Did the sun come out or did you just smile at me?
I'm almost tempted to get on Hinge and just start throwing out these lines to guys, just random guys, no one I really care about, of course.
All right.
And just like seeing, oh my God, I think I'm going to have to do this. Oh my God. So do you have like a list in front of you?
That?
The list that
Yes.
you're like, oh my God, after the show, can you send it to me? And this, okay, so my homework will be to go on Hinge and just use every single one of those to random guys on Hinge and let's see what the responses are. Oh my God, I'm like flipping out. This is going to be great. And I will come back like the next episode. I'll do an update on it. Oh my God.
Oh
yes.
my God. I think you're going to be inundated with responses, unfortunately.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Or either that or not. It's going to be either. It's like either or. I'm just curious to see.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to strategically look at these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll have to like do some random and then just think, what would this guy, let's see what this guy would be. Would I get a response from this guy if I use this line? Oh my God. I love it. Okay. Yes. That is the plan for next episode.
Okay. That will be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Here's the last one, which I kind of like. It says, do you know CPR? Because you're taking my breath away.
It's COVID, 6 feet social distancing. Wah, wah.
And with that, that's a wrap. So what did you think about these overall?
There was a couple cute ones in there, but I would never fall for anyone that said those things to me.
Which is why it'll be interesting now to see what kind of responses you get.
I know. I'm seriously like, this is going to be so much fun for me. This is going to be fun. And trust me, it's going to be like Tuesday, Wednesday, because that's normally when I'm not doing much of anything on those days. So we'll see what happens. We are going to see what happens. Oh my God, this is so much fun. I am so excited. And I'm going to use my profile. So we're going to see. So look forward to hearing what happens in this experiment. I'm excited. So please tune back in and next time, which would be what? Well, 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yes.
3 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks.
Yes.
So in 3 weeks, we'll have an update.
Yes.
Newsflash.
Okay, everyone. And with that, I think we're out.
Yes. Bye. Peace out. Like, subscribe, share.